The rapid spreading coronavirus has been sweeping headlines as people from around the world are taking caution and avoiding going out in public places, and thankfully, celebrities like Ariana Grande are now using their platform to urge their followers to do the same. What is up, you guys? Happy Monday. It's Suzel Morad here with Clever News. And really quickly, I just want to check in with you all. How are we doing? Are you guys okay? Are you getting a little restless at home? Are you getting plenty of rest? As long as you're healthy, you're taking care of yourself, and you're finding ways to stay busy in the comfort of your own home, that's really all the world needs for the time being. For others who don't seem to be taking the spread of the virus seriously and are still attending happy hours, social gatherings, celebrations, and have been living their normal life all weekend, allow me to direct you to Ariana Grande's Twitter account, where she is using her voice to urge her 72 million followers to start taking things seriously and take action by staying home. In a lengthy screenshot of text, Ari began by saying, quote, "I keep hearing from a surprising amount of people statements like, 'This isn't a big deal, we'll be fine, we still have to go about our lives,' and it's really blowing my mind. I understand if that is how you felt weeks ago, but please read about what's going on. Please don't turn a blind eye." Ari went on to add, "It is incredibly dangerous and selfish to take this situation that lightly. The 'we will be fine because we're young' mindset is putting people who aren't young and or healthy in a lot of danger. You sound stupid and privileged, and you need to take care more about others, like now." She then followed up her message with a series of tweets in full understanding of the fact that people still need to go to work, in which case she replied to her tweet saying, "I understand and entirely support your frustration. I do not mean to disrespect anyone who doesn't have the privilege of cancelled work or being able to call out of their work, but this is a national emergency and a pandemic of global proportion." In times like these, Ari pointed out that the country should be relying on their government, which she added a note that talked about HR 6201, which has passed the House and will provide people with financial support that includes paid sick leave or unemployment due to isolation caused by the global pandemic. So instead of tweeting out of frustration because you're being forced to stay at home and put your life on hold for 2 weeks, Ari suggested one piece of advice, tweeting, "Instead of responding with your frustration that I totally agree with and support, call your senators. We need them to support this plan. Everyone deserves to be financially supported and feel safe at home during this time. And if it's any consolation, there will always be more time for date night, Taco Tuesday, and Soul Cycle, or as Ari said, like your hip-hop yoga class could wait, I promise." Easy enough, right? But I seriously do want to know how you guys are coping and what types of things are you planning on doing at home to keep yourselves busy. Drop your suggestions for new shows, books, or hobbies down here in the comments section. But just know that Ariana isn't the only celebrity urging fans to take what they're hearing seriously and stay home. Lady Gaga took to Instagram to post a photo of herself and her dogs, sharing that she received advice from medical professionals and said, quote, "It's not the easiest for everyone right now, but the kindest/healthiest thing we can do is self-quarantine and not hang out with people over 65 and in large groups. I wish I could see my parents and grandmas right now, but it's much safer to not, so I don't get them sick in case I have it. I'm hanging at home with my dogs. I love you, world. We'll get through this. Trust me, I talk to God. She said we're gonna be okay." Miley Cyrus tweeted a video of a clip from her Hannah Montana days of an episode where she hoards a ton of material things and urges fans not to use her ex-alter ego as an example during these trying times. She wrote, "Be thoughtful, respectful, compassionate, human. While preparing for social distancing, no one needs every soup in the store. The more we hoard, the more expensive and sparse necessities will become, leaving many without essentials. This is a great time to practice restraint." Taylor Swift also shared a note via Instagram stories saying, "Guys, I follow you online and I love you guys so much and need to express my concern that things aren't being taken seriously enough right now. I'm seeing lots of get-togethers and hangs and parties still happening. This is the time to cancel plans, actually truly isolate as much as you can, and don't assume that because you don't feel sick that you aren't possibly passing something onto someone elderly or someone vulnerable to this. It's a really scary time, but we need to make social sacrifices right now." Tati Westbrook also mentioned that not just the elderly are being affected, sharing an article about a doctor up in Washington state who is affected, writing, "Our medical professionals are in need of protection. This is not affecting just the elderly. We have a 40-year-old ER doctor in ICU. please stay home if you can. But many celebs and fans alike are finding the quarantine is allowing them to partake in some much needed R&R, social distancing and hobbies they never really had the time to do. Chance the Rapper said, "This social distancing just made me make my first picture of Kool-Aid in a while. Still got it." Chrissy Teigen suggested new gaming ideas alongside a photo of a Nintendo Switch game, tweeting, "If you're looking for a Switch game and have completed Luigi's Mansion." As of this weekend, many public places, bars, movie theaters, wineries and restaurants have temporarily closed down out of precaution and attempt to stop the spread of coronavirus. So please take caution and only go out if you absolutely vitally need to for your health. For the time being, we'll be right here sharing updates and news coverage with you guys, so be sure to come back and hang out every day. And the beauty of YouTube is that we can hang out from the comfort of our homes, which is probably where a lot of our stories might be getting recorded. But right now, I want to know if these celebs' PSAs are starting to resonate with you. And again, share some of the ways you're planning on entertaining yourself at home for the next couple of weeks right here in the comment section below. After that, you can click right over here to get the details on Billie Eilish's plans to cancel some of her upcoming tour dates as a precaution to help stop spreading the virus. And before you go, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the bell so you don't miss an update. I'm your host, Susan Morad. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.